Hello and welcome back to Retropiece Theater. Heather is here and we're playing through King's Quest VI. If you remember last time, we picked up a few things on the Isle of the Beast, but perhaps most importantly, we learned that the wedding day for Cassima and Vizier Al-Hazred has been set. So the time that Alexander has to intervene and save his beloved is dwindling rather rapidly. So we're gonna go back to the beach here, again with all of our back and forth. Eventually. And this time we're going to head back to the Isle of Wonder.
Alexander pulls out his magic map. Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
All right, let's go back over here to the bookworm. Now, the bookworm wanted something from us in order to give us a rare book, and we happened to find this little guy on the Isle of the Beast. So let's see how this
Hello,
works.
bookworm. I have something you might be interested in.
Well, what is it this time?
I found this little fellow lost on another island.
Coming home I am too.
There you are, you naughty boy. I told you not to leave the island.
Glad I am seeing you too.
A most solemn celebration.
So, you found my dangling participle. I suppose I'll have to give you something. Let's see now. Was it a rare book you wanted?
Yes, it was.
Yes, sir.
Well, then none of these will do. They've been sitting in the sun far too long and must be well cooked by now. This one is far more rare. A delicious little tidbit.
Thanks.
Let's see what he gave us. Oh, it helpfully has an R on it for a rare book.
Alexander is carrying a rare book from the bookworm. The words in the binding are very faint. The something riddle book.
Or for a riddle book, I suppose. Okay. Now, the whole reason we grabbed the flute last time from the pawn shop owner is to use it back here. As soon as we can get back to the wallflowers. Now the hole in the wall is still hiding back here behind the wallflowers. So we're gonna play the flute. See if we can't get to the hole in the wall.
May I have this dance?
Oh my!
Alexander stops playing the flute, but the wallflowers and snapdragons continue to dance, caught up in the music and oblivious to everything around them.
That was a nice little jam.
the wallflowers dance, Alexander snatches the hole in the wall.
Kinda don't want to leave. I like the music. Okay. Let's head back out of the swamp.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
And we need to make another trip to the Isle of the Crown.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Back to the marketplace. Okay, let's go into the pawn shop and trade once more.
Good day, Prince Alexander.
I'm gonna give back the flute.
Would you mind if I traded this in?
Of course, Prince Alex. Please choose something in exchange for the items on the counter.
Alexander looks closely at the items on the counter to make his selection.
And this time, we're gonna take the tinderbox.
I believe I'll take the tinderbox.
Very good, Prince Alex. Enjoy your tinderbox and bring it back anytime.
Thank you.
All right. And since we have that rare book that Ali wanted, we're gonna go trade it and get the magic book.
Hello, I will be right up. Now, what can I do for you?
Here we go.
I found this rare book, and I thought of your offer.
Very interesting. Oh, it is a wonderful riddle book. Riddles are much more marketable than spells these days. I guess people believe more in mirth than in magic. Here is the spell book you wanted, and a fair trade it is, I must say. Enjoy it.
I certainly hope so. We shall see how rusty my spellcasting truly is.
Okay, now let's take a look at the magic book here. Now there are 3 spells in the magic book. You have the magic paint spell, the make rain spell, and the charming a creature of the night spell. Now, if you are doing the short ending, you don't need any of these. This is all long ending stuff. But since I'm going to show you both, we need this book here. So, I think let me check my inventory here real quick. I think I have everything I need for the next part of our quest here. Yeah. Alright. Now, this is where things get difficult. We are going to finally head to the Isle of the Sacred Mountain, and we're going to climb the Sacred Mountain itself. Or the cliffs in front of the Sacred Mountain, I forget. Anyway. Cliffs of Logic. That's
Alexander
what they're called.
pulls
We're gonna
out his
climb
magic
the
map.
Cliffs of Logic. Here
Alexander
we
feels
go.
a strange pulling sensation.
Now, as I mentioned several episodes ago,
There appears to be something...
the cliffs of logic have these puzzles etched into the rock that you have to figure out. This one, I'll go ahead and show you. It's the word rise.
Huge blocks of stone erupt from the granite cliffs.
And now we have to sit and watch all of these rocks appear.
Alexander stares with wonder. That's quite a way to welcome a guest, if indeed it is a welcome.
Now, climbing this is not the easiest thing to do. You have to be very exact on each one of the steps. Because if you don't, yeah, he starts doing that.
Whoa, wait a minute.
And then we'll go to the next step. If you don't step quite right, and he starts doing that, when you click on the
Whoa,
next step,
wait a minute.
he'll tell you to wait a minute, and then he gets his balance, and you can go up to the next one. If you don't do each and every step, you will fall. Like, let's just...
Oh no, Alexander loses his balance.
Whoa! Ow! Hey!
So he's a little upset with us. Now, if you fall on the first screen, you know, you get a bruise. It's not a big deal. If you fall further up the mountain, you die. We don't want to do that. Now, an interesting thing that Sierra did here with the Cliffs of Logic, the other 3 puzzles are impossible to complete without the guidebook that comes with the game.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Now, I legally own the game, so I have a copy of the guidebook, and it gives you the answers to these puzzles. It was kind of Sierra's copyright protection. So, like, if you look
Alexander
at this
examines
next
the
puzzle,
strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
a master of languages will, and then there are all of these symbols. And it would be completely impossible to just click and guess which 4 symbols you need to select. So if you don't legally own the game, you don't have a copy of the guidebook, you're basically screwed at this point. You can't get any farther. So because this is Sierra's copyright protection, we're not going to show you how to complete these puzzles. I don't feel comfortable doing that. So we're going to stop the episode here, and next time on Retropiece Theater, we will be at the top of the Cliffs of Logic. Thanks for watching.